the Shah sighed heavily, riding in the motorcade of tan and armored Ineos Grenadiers, flanked by two American-made Striker IFVs as they thundered down the highway from the northern regions of the province of Palestine to the Negev desert. The Shah had always hated to travel overland, partly because as a pilot, he always felt safer and more comfortable in the air than on the ground, even in a helicopter, and partly due to what he believed his motorcade represented: an ostentatious strongman display in front of a people who either loved and practically worshipped the royal family, or wished to see them dethroned and transform the nation into an Islamist theocracy or a parliamentary democracy. It wasn't lost on the Shah that in essence he was just another despot in a region of the world ruled by evil, Islamist, or both dictators. And he thought of himself as the antithesis to this, after a lifetime spent fighting to protect his country and what he valued, and been educated to believe in the West. The rights of freedom of religion, freedom of speech, the pursuit of happiness, and the supremacy of capitalism over all other forms of economic systems. However, one Western value did not come home with the Shah from his education abroad: a belief in democracy, a doubt seared into his soul during his time flying over Vietnam with the United States Air Force. The events of the last several weeks in the Khedivate of Egypt had further shaken the Shah's belief in democracy and the ability of democracy to take root within the Middle East. As the convoy thundered down the highway, aggressively passing numerous vehicles belonging to the citizens of the kingdom and throngs of refugees heading northeast from the border towns and villages of the Sinai. The Shah sighed and put his hand over his face. The heavy machine guns of the Striker IFVs, pointed anywhere near his people, was the opposite of the message he wished to convey to the people of the Kingdom of Dhimar. While the autocrats of the nations around him ruled their populations with the iron fist of Stalinism mixed with a particular flavor of Islam, complete with firing squads conducting public executions, tanks in the streets, and of course, the morality police. The Shah publicly distanced himself from the army and drafted strict rules on when and where armored vehicles such as tanks, APCs, or IFVs could operate within the borders of the Kingdom of Dhimar, particularly in peacetime. The current Shah of Dhimar had preferred to retain his dynasty's hold on power through appealing to the people of the kingdom, through raising their living standards, promoting the creation and growth of industry, from agricultural to petroleum to technology and aerospace, keeping them safe, employed, and happy, and to make them proud of their country, not through military parades of intimidating tanks and soldiers carrying assault rifles on their shoulder, but through air shows, showing off the Royal Dhimar Airways' beautiful and fantastic fleets of Airbus A380s and Boeing 747s, among others, along with the Royal Dhimar Air Force's vast fleets of fighters, helicopters, and transports, with the inspiring message of technological and scientific progress, along with national unity and defense, to show the people that all they had achieved and built together was theirs after decades of struggle, and it was theirs to lose, making them loyal to the nation, and thus the Shah and his dynasty, not to their sect, religion, or tribe. But the Shah knew his dynasty had not started this way. His great-grandfather ruled with the same iron fist as his enemies, to stand guard against the rebels and warlords as the borders of the kingdom solidified through the 1920s and 30s. His grandfather ruled with an iron fist as well, as he fought off Nazis and Piranis alike through the 1940s and 50s and led Dhimar through the collapse of colonialism. And his father worked tirelessly through the onslaught of Pirani and Khedivate attacks through the 60s, 70s, and 80s to transform the country into a modern economic power and instituted reforms across the kingdom, putting Dhimar onto the path towards what she has become today. The Shah has always felt it was his duty to continue the forward march of progress for his people, while carefully balancing the three-legged stool of economic and social progress, the old ways of the clerics, and national defense, which the Shah always felt seemed to be teetering at the edge of collapse. His country, made up of the most ancient cultures known to mankind, the holiest sites of Abrahamic religions, juxtaposed against the needs and wants of the youngest demographic structure of any nation in the world. Journalists and politicians across the liberal democracies have noted the Shah's everyday struggle against all of these forces was summed up in his defense of the Kingdom of Dhimar and his beloved Air Force in the UN just before the start of Burning Sands. After several resolutions were passed in the UN's main body condemning the kingdom for an airstrike on a Pirani terrorist training camp, cleverly disguised as a UN refugee center. With the Shah finishing his remarks to the UN Assembly, simply stating, "One of the F-14 Tomcat crews that took part in the airstrike, led by my son and our crown prince, on the camp that trained the jihadists for the suicide attack on a hospital in the heart of our capital, Damascus, was a female pilot up front and a female Rio in back. Under the Sultan's rule in Paran, women cannot even drive an automobile, own property, or initiate a divorce against an abusive husband, let alone dress in the manner they see fit. In Paran, homosexuals are thrown from rooftops. In Dhimar, they live happy, healthy, and loving lives. In Dhimar, we love life, and our young people have hope for a better future. In Paran, they train to become martyrs to escape a world without hope. We are not the same." As the Shah's convoy exited the highway and turned towards the gates of Nevatim Air Force Base, he let out a sigh of relief to have the strikers of his motorcade out of the public eye. And as they drove onto the apron, he started to see rows of helicopters and fighters, painted in a camouflage pattern mockingly named Nile Frog by Dhimar Air Force pilots, a fact that always made him chuckle, whether it adorned the skin of an old MiG-19 or an F-16 donated by the Shah after the peace treaty had been signed. The motorcade stopped at the end of the long row of aircraft near a delegation flying the colors of the Khedivate of Egypt, flanked by Royal Dhimar Army Special Forces soldiers clad in black tactical gear and cradling their M4 rifles. The Shah and his wife slowly exited their vehicle, and a man dressed in a black Western suit, a traditional keffiyeh, and a red, white, and green striped tie walked towards the Shah with his arm outstretched and eagerly shook the hand of the Shah and gave the Shah's wife a massive hug, practically lifting her from the tarmac, before the two leaders, dressed nearly identically, started their long walk down the flight line, with their delegations and reporters following closely behind, starting the review and inspection by the Shah of the aircraft, pilots, officers, and ground crew of the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force in Exile. With the signing of the peace treaty in 1992, the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force fell into a deep state of disrepair, with the collapse of the Soviet Union and democracy taking hold only speeding the demise of the KEAF's legacy Soviet MiGs, Sukhois, and Tupolevs, who sat languishing in their shelters. But by 1995, it was clear to the West and the leadership of the Kingdom of Dhimar that the nation, entrusted since the 50s with securing and operating the Suez Canal, would need a capable and operational air force to protect its airspace, and the KEAF was flooded with economic and military assistance in the form of surplus stocks of upgraded F-16As, F-4Es, and even AH-64Ds from the United States Air Force and Royal Dhimar Air Force stocks, along with massive assistance from former Warsaw Pact nations in reactivating portions of their once formidable fleet of Soviet fixed and rotary wing aircraft. However, they would remain untested and inexperienced, save for a number of counterinsurgency brush fires in the south near the headwaters of the Nile. As a result, the pilots, officers, soldiers, and ground crew of the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force, who survived the Coup D'etat and heroically rescued the president from Cairo, required a crash course in modern tactics and weaponry before they could become any use to the coalition. Many of the KEAF's aging pilots once had the initial training and skills to employ their aircraft to their full capabilities in a modern conflict. But these had waned significantly, with most not having seen or touched a targeting pod since leaving their Fighting Falcon or Phantom II conversion courses at Luke Air Force Base, in some cases more than a decade ago. And as the Shah and the President walked down the flight line, the pilots and ground crew standing before their aircraft stood at attention and gave their leaders a crisp salute, proud of their achievement and proud to be part of the effort to liberate their country. The Shah was happy to see the F-16AMs now had AN/AAQ-28 Lightning pods affixed to their chin stations and AN/ALQ-184 ECM pods on their bellies. The Phantoms, fitted with AN/AVQ-23 pave spike pods and AIM-7M Sparrows. The Thunders, fitted with ECM and WMD-7 targeting pods, and the weapons that would allow the full potential of these little fighters, procured at great cost to the Khedivate of Egypt, to be realized. The first SOS and the Imperial Aviation Company had done their job, and from the looks of things had done it well, reshaping the stragglers and survivors of the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force in exile into a modern fighting force capable of participating in the coalition through an intense crash course of academics and flying over the skies of the Dhimari provinces of Palestine and Arabia. As the delegation made it to the end of the flight line, the president turned to the Shah and said, "Before we continue, I have a gift for you, my old friend, to show my thanks for the support of the Kingdom of Dhimar for my country in our years of need and in your upcoming efforts to liberate my country from the Islamists. A homecoming of sorts of another old friend." And the Shah's sun-damaged and wrinkled old face, looking stoic as ever for the cameras as they walked around the nose of a hulking first SOS F-14A Tomcat, tinged with a slight hint of emotion as he saw F-4E 45MC Phantom II tail number 755 sitting on the flight line as KEAF ground crew cleaned any remaining smudges from her canopy. And the president continued. As the reporters made sure to capture the moment, a first SOS instructor pilot thought he recognized this tail number from the RDAF Museum's archives, where your logbook is stored. And the president pulled some folded papers from his suit jacket and handed them to the Shah. Photocopies from his old, dirty, and yellowed logbook, marked up with highlighter, showing he had flown F-4E 755 on numerous sorties during Operation Linebacker and Linebacker 2 as part of his exchange tour with the United States Air Force. And when she was transferred to the Royal Dhimar Air Force, he had flown her again on numerous sorties. And the Shah smiled widely as he shuffled through the pages and found one line from his logbook highlighted and circled, the remarks box written so long ago, saying nothing but a short and succinct "holy shit," handwritten in English. He had flown 755 on the 22nd of April, 1977. The day the Shah was forever immortalized by a French photojournalist that captured him and his Wizzo flying this aircraft between the Great Pyramids of Giza, with flak bursts all around his Phantom, as he egressed at low level following the release of his bombs on Cairo West Air Base. A photo printed on the front pages of newspapers from New York to Moscow, and a photo that galvanized the population around the new crown prince of the kingdom. It was also the day he would first meet his friend, the president of the Khedivate of Egypt, a former KEAF MiG-23 flogger pilot, in a nose-on merge at low level. And the Shah walked over to the old jet and smiled as he ran his hand over the nose cone of 755, and laughed as he remembered that day and felt as if it were many lifetimes ago now, and turned to the president, still chuckling, and said, "Man, that was a close-run thing. Any change by mere millimeters, and we both wouldn't have made it, my friend. Mashallah, the new Tomcats and their young pilots were out of position, and it was one of my sidewinders that hit your flogger and not a Phoenix, and an American tanker was in the right place at the right time. And the president responded, "Mashallah, my Soviet-built KM-1 ejection seat functioned perfectly. And mashallah, a passing Bedouin camel train kept me from dying of thirst in the desert from a broken leg." And he pulled the old, bent and rusted, red and yellow metal handle from his other suit pocket. And yet, somehow I held onto this seat handle, and now I carry it everywhere I go. My wife, she insists on it, and she believes that this ejection seat handle, in Allah's will, is why I'm standing here today. And the Shah smiled and laughed, and hugged his friend in front of the cameras, two former enemies who turned into fast friends during the peace treaty negotiations. And the Shah said to the waiting cameras, from the point of view of the office of the Shah of Dhimar, the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force in exile is cleared to join coalition operations as an independent unit under the control of the RDAF, pending the final sign-off by the instructors of the 1st Special Operations Squadron and Imperial Aviation Company. In the first such unit since Charles de Gaulle's Free French Forces of the Second World War. And a young reporter, wearing a badge from Newsweek, kneeling down to capture the moment on his camera, shouted out towards the Shah and the president, "Tell us about that day, sir." And the Shah and the president launched into the story. The pilots and ground crew of the 1st SOS and KEAF in exile, starting to gravitate closer and closer, knowing the importance of their heritage. One's wrong.
Fury 4 tower, cleared on navigation, altitude ceiling 10,000 feet. Fury 4 is cleared on navigation 10,000. Choose one. Remote tower, Shank 6-1 in flight, warship Phantom at shelters, tree 1 through tree 6, ready to taxi. Shank 6, remote tower. You are cleared to taxi.
Hold short of the next taxiway, and we will let to go on
shelters. Hold short, only 25 left. Taxi can hold short, 25 left. Shank 6-1. So you want us to hold up the next taxiway?
Oh, I'll be puckering for this
Remote tower, Floyd 9, holding short, runway 25 left, ready for takeoff. Okay, so he's holding right here. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 5, winds 24012, clear for takeoff, runway 25 left. Floyd 9, clear for takeoff, runway 25 left, 2995.
Four, how's the alignment? Three, go ahead and continue.
Three, 4, leaving my airspace, switch, disco 301.5, yep. 3, 4, switch disco, so.
There goes some A4s. Four, you up?
Be aware, I'm gonna hold here and let these F-4s going from this. Radar contact 3 miles southwest of the field. Correction. You're cleared up to 10,000 feet on nav. Cool, now resuming on navigation, 10,000. Full tower, Leopards holding short, T5 left on go. Leopard 2 tower, altimeter 29 or 9 or 5, winds 24012, clear for takeoff runway 25 left. Altimeter 29 or 95, clear for takeoff, T5 left, left 2. Sabre 7 tower, hold position, Shank 61, go ahead and pass. Shank 61's join in taxiway Alpha. Request the resume taxi.
A-front. We're on tower. Sabre 7-1. Request resume taxi.
Sabre 7 tower. A-firm. You are clear to taxi Alpha.
Taxi Alpha 25 left. Sabre 7. There goes the new Tomcats.
5-1 flight ready to taxi. 5 tower, roger. Go ahead and take a right from your parking and then another right on the taxiway. Alpha, hold short, runway 25 left. Right, another right, hold short 25 left, Weasel 5-1. Line flight, tower ready to taxi. Line 1 tower, roger. Clear taxi on discretion, hold short, runway 25 left. Modified clear taxi, hold discretion, 25 left. All players be advised, altimeter 2, 9 or 9 or 5 in effect. Leopard 2, Ramon Tower, radar contact 6 miles southwest of the field. Altitude restriction lifted, cleared on nav, go Big Eye 305.0, button 8, see ya. Leopards pushing button 8 on nav, see ya. Ramon Tower, flight 9, requesting a frequency change. Flight 9, altitude restriction lifted and frequency change approved. Over to Disco 305.0, see ya. Floyd pushing 3050, see. A whole taxiway full of phantoms right now.
Sure is. Sabre 7-4, you up?
Even better up close.
Hey, Fern.
And flight, bringing it left onto Alpha. No, sorry, left onto Kilo.
1.
Maroon Tower, Shank 6-1 in flight, holding short, 25 left. Shank 6, winds 24012, cleared for takeoff, runway 25 left. Clear for takeoff, 25 left, Shank 6. Sabre 7 after Shank 6, departs lap and wait 25 left.
Sabre 7, lamp and wait, 25 left, post Shank 6. Sabre 7, pre-takeoff checks.
Canopy down and locked. Lights out and stripes aligned.
Sabre flight 3 is taking the left-hand side.
1.
Shank flight, this is Sabre 7-4. I pass on your left in order to line up and regroup with Sabre's flight.
Sabre 7-4 on this freak. Are you up on intraflight?
Sabre 7-1 is Sabre 7-4. We are having trouble linking up with you on the frequencies as of now.
7-4, radio check.
Well, I can get you just local. Sabre 7 tower, you clear to take the active,
Copy.
25 left.
Sabre 7.
Sabre 7 tower, winds 24012, clear for takeoff, runway 25 left.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left for Sabre 7 flight.
Shank 6, radar contact 3 miles southwest of the field, altitude restriction lifted, frequency change to Disco 305.0, approved, see ya. Over to Disco on 305, Shank 6-1.
One set.
Set. Ramon Tower, Weasel 5-1, pulling short, runway 25 left.
Push it up 3.
You run him up. Weasel 5 Tower, after Sabre 7 depart, runway 25 left. Brakes. Weasel 5-1.
Good, airspeed off the peg. 80 knots. 100 knots.
Susan Owen.
Gears moving.
Seeing wheels up.
Gear up. Flaps up. We have a friendly.
200 knots out of burner. Four wheels up. 0 wheels up.
Heads up,
3,
new
1's
bogey.
joining up on your right wing.
13 miles, 4,500.
2, join up on my right wing, and 4, join up on 3's left wing.
Saber 7 tower, altitude restriction lifted. Stay with me on this screen for 2 mics.
Roger that, altitude restriction for Saber 7, request own nav.
You are cleared on now.
Own nav, Saber 7.
That's a contact. Left 10 degrees, 12 miles, 10,000.
Tower, Weasel 5-1, ready for departure, runway 25 left. Weasel 5, roger. On departure, flight runway heading, winds 24012 knots, cleared for takeoff, 25 left. And Saber 5, let's bring it left to waypoint 3. Correction, waypoint 2.
1.
Turn point updated.
All stations, words update from Disco, words Alpha, altimeter in effect, 29er 5, bullseye is set as Natil Takeoff.
Paints, it is a friendly.
Flight holding short of runway 25 left, ready for departure. Line 1 tower cleared for takeoff, runway 25 left, winds 24012 knots. Big eye, what is bullseye? Flight clear for takeoff, runway 25 left.
New bogey, right 10 degrees.
All stations, Natil TACAN is going to be 121 X-ray.
IFF is positive he's a buddy.
And 3 lead.
Say again there, 3.
Alright, so... do you have a specific altitude in mind, or do we go straight to 22? Bullseye, Natil TACAN,
22, climb up to
121 X-ray. If I'm bringing it straight up to 220.
Remote tower, Saber 7, request frequency change.
Saber 7, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved, over to Disco, 305.0, see ya.
305.0, see ya!
Weasel 5, tower radar, contact
Saber,
7 miles
flight
southwest
push
of the
button
field.
8.
You're cleared, own navigation, altitude restriction lifted. Lead Disco, button 2.
Copy that, we're pushed to 305.0. We'll go there first. Let's go button 8.
Disco, Leopard 2 is established in the hull 22. Disco.
Alright, stand by for a radio check on button 8. Saber 7, check.
2, 3, 4.
Big guys, Saber 7, flight of 4 F-4s, proceeding to Marshall, climb into flight level 220.
Saber 7, Disco, radar contact, verify you have words Alpha.
We have words Alpha for Saber 7.
Just Saber 7, Alpha check, Natil 03043.
Alpha check is sweet for Saber 7.
I have a contact, right 10, 43 miles, 16,500. Good IFF, he's a friendly.
Saber flight, just a slight course correction to the right.
To update words Bravo, altimeter 29.95, bullseye, Nikhil, tack in, package minus Fury 4.
17,500.
Level 2.
Target paints, it's a friend. We've
Disco, Weasel 5-1, about 15 miles out of Ramon, checking azimuth.
quick IFF.
Weasel 5, Disco, radar contact, verify you have Alpha.
We have, I hope, yeah, that's a friendly 2-ship.
Disco, Weasel 5-1, negative on Alpha.
33 miles. Angels, 18.
Weasel 5, no worries, I actually updated the words anyway. Altimeter's 29.95, new
Right.
bullseye,
Can you,
Nikhil,
shallow
tack
out the
in,
climb
and
a little
package
bit?
minus Fury 4.
Ooh, shit, looks like a U-boat.
Also 5-1, roger.
Identifying. We have a friendly 2-ship. Bra, left 45 degrees, 26 miles. Angels 10. All right, got a contact. Right 10, 28 miles, 19,500.
Convoy, line flight, signing off.
The target paint's definitely a friendly.
Lions, Disco, radar contact, verify you have words Alpha.
Lead, I'll go ahead and level off here. We'll get some speed and then we'll resume the climb.
Roger 3.
Lion, actually update to the words Bravo, altimeter's 29.95, new bullseye is going to be Nikhil, tack in, and package is minus Fury 4 due to fuel issue.
All right, those are some nails. 2 o'clock.
Lion, Disco, did you get that?
Words Bravo and altimeter 2995.
Good feedback.
One's good for the climb.
Alright, Saber flight, let's climb again.
All players, Disco, time hack 48 pass in 25 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time now 0648 Zulu hack.
Time checks.
We've got nails 1 o'clock and nails 1 o'clock.
A-firm 3 leveling off, Angels 2-2.
On station at the Marshall.
Block.
I heard that was 6-1 on station at Marshall, that's good. Lion 1, Disco, verify ready push.
Line 1, ready push.
Leopard 2. Leopard 2 is ready push.
Let's flight right.
Bullet 9, good to go. Weasel 5. Weasel 5 ready. Shank 6. Shank 6, go. Saber 7.
Saber 7's on stations for
Nailed, 6 o'clock.
Main forces met, stand by. Lion 1, Leopard 2, contact Big Eye 3015. Pushing Big Eye, see ya!
Pushing real 1.5, line right, good day.
Yep. All players, time out 0650 Zulu, push time. Floyd 9 pushing. Correction, that's C push, oops. Weasel 5-1, pushing.
Next turn point is updated.
Flight, watch for this traffic phantoms, really close.
Roger that. See him on the nose. Let's spin left.
Spin left.
A firm.
Alright, going left.
Got a few minutes to push.
All players, time now 5-1, black and escort, push.
Traffic off the left, 9 o'clock.
Insight.
Just got time now 5-2, strike push.
Saber 7. Alright, let's finish the spin and let's push.
Shank 6, pushing.
Tighten it up a little.
I have a new bogey. Left 50, 21 miles, 22,500. He paints, it is a friendly. Alright, got new bogeys. Just gonna do a quick IFF. We've got a bogey, bra, right 35, 15 miles, 25,000. And a friendly, bra, right 50, 14 miles, Angels 24. Ooh, shit, looks like new bogeys, checking IFF. We've got a, I guess it's a bogey,
Shank
bra,
6, we're coming right up.
18 miles, 22,500. And a friendly two-ship, bra,
Say again for Shank 6.
25 degrees, 9 miles.
Well, I just passed right under you, so just be careful, watch for us. Copy that. Shank 6 is slowly building nearest feedback up to 350. We're gonna cut a little left to build some separation. Is everything alright, Lee? That's all we put on it.
5, 17 miles.
I see him.
22,500.
Alright, let's push it back up to 350
And
indicated.
the line was a little bit behind schedule. Looks like the escort is going to be more of a lead trail situation.
Copy, Disco. Lead, you down in the clouds? Sorry, 3, you down in the clouds?
Say again for lead.
Right 30,
And just go to make sure
23,000.
Yeah, I fear him. I'm just gonna use some burner to get the speed back.
Target paints. It's a buddy.
Roger. Sorry about that. Getting back in formation here.
All right, we've got a
Sliding
bogey.
back across to your...
12 miles, 21,500.
3, can you wag your wings for me?
No friend here. No friend return. Bogey is hostile.
Roger. Visual. Now let's push it up to 350.
Hey, fear, I'm sorry about that.
Just go pictures clean, sensors clean. Lead 2 is on your right, by the way.
Copy that. Visual on 3 now.
So he's now smashed 300.
Insight. Coming right too. Strike package from Strike Lead, Elevator, Angels 18 to get below the cloud deck.
Shank 6-1, elevator 18. We're gonna spin one.
Roger.
New bogeys. All right, checking IFS.
And, are you rejoining on me or do I rejoin on you guys?
We're joining on you.
Yes, that's a friend.
Strike Commander, bring relay. Hey, fear, man, they're taking pushing it down to Angels 18.
And a friendly, bra, right
Roger.
25, 8 miles. Angels 26. And a friendly, bra, right 5, 9 miles. Angels 26. We have a new bogey. Left 5 degrees, 1 mile, 22,000. Positive IFF target is friendly. We've got a
Disco
friendly,
from Saber
12 o'clock.
7-1. How's the strike package TOT looking?
Saber 7, Disco, form looks just about right. Lion's a little bit behind, but otherwise looking good.
Copy.
Disco, Shank 6-1, would you like us to spin to fall back with the other strikers?
Saber Flight 3 holding 350.
Shank 6, just bring it left 40. I'm just going to dogleg you instead of making you do a 360. Checking left 40 for Shank 6. Fury 4, Disco. Nope. Switch to my frequency 309.1.
5 degrees, 24 miles.
Change level enough, Angels 18.
Positive IFF return. Target is a friendly. Got a contact. Right 5, 24 miles, 20,000. Positive IFF return. Target is a friendly.
Sorry about that, spin guys. I had the autopilot on and it was giving me pitch up during that left-hand turn.
Copy that. It's all good. We are reformed.
Just got picture clean.
Saber 7 fence in.
Suicide, 11-0. Fence, 10.5.
21 miles, 25,500.
One's fenced 11.2, 2 bags.
It's a friend. IFF checks out.
Fenced in 9.6, tank still feeding.
Copy.
Just got picture clean, sensors clean.
And Saber flight, make sure your bombs are fused nose and tail.
1.
Disco, Whistle 5-1, turned to IP. Disco. Shank 6, bring it right 90. Shank 6, bring it in.
Mud, 11 o'clock.
Mud spike, SA2. Shank 6, be advised, SA2 to the south of the strike package ingress.
Saber 7 does not have an approximate bearing.
Saber 7 is going to approximate bearing from my position of 210 to 200. Launch activity, launch activity.
Got some new bogeys.
Whistle 5-1,
These guys
defendant.
are ours. Oh, I'm showing nails, 11 o'clock. We have a friendly 2-ship. Bra, left 45, 9 miles. Angels 21. Got some contacts. Let me,
Shank 6 is flowing north.
We have a bogey 2-ship.
Oh, do you want to flow north?
15, 30 miles, 18,500. And a friendly. Bra, right 15, 28 miles.
All strikers,
Angels 18.
music on.
Okay.
Shank 6, Saber 7's got you in sight. Fly direct IP.
Shank 6 going direct IP.
Flight, if the bags are dry, dump them.
Way ahead of you.
Three still has wet bags.
Copy 3.
Package Disco, 2 reported north of the route, trying to resolve.
That's a contact. Right 20 degrees, 33 miles, 20,500. Target paints, it is a friend.
3, what's our nav point?
Package Disco not a factor.
So he's pushing it to 8.4.
Copy.
And right turn for 8.4.
Okay. You've got
Disco,
steering to
Saber
the next
7's
point.
inbound
Turn
VIP.
point is updated.
Disco.
And Saber 7, just because I forgot, just make sure your Sparrows are aligning.
A-frames, sparrows are aligned.
Saber 7 flight faded. Say altitude.
Saber 7's 18,000. Saber 7's currently tail end Charlie on the strike package.
Looking at a bogey, right 5 degrees, 19 miles.
Package Disco, heads up. I think you guys are leaving my effective radar range.
Roger, Disco. Break out the pen and paper.
I'm on it.
One's gonna dump the bags.
A-frame, 3 bags are dry dumping.
Got a contact. Right 20 degrees, 25 miles.
Scoot 'em back.
18,500.
Good sep 3.
Target paints, it's a buddy.
Whew, feel a little lighter now.
Package Disco, I'm showing Weasel will arrive at IP in about 5 minutes, Flak in about 30 seconds after, and Strike should be in about 6 to 6.5 minutes.
Copy.
Got a whole bunch of performance now.
I feel so free.
No more worrying about stalls. Just wait till we get the bombs off.
3, safe fuel state.
3 is 10.1.
Copy. 1's 10.0.
She's aiming for about a fuel flow of 4 per side.
Copy.
And lead B-Way 3 is gonna use the same roll-in point as the rest of the flight, but I'm just gonna look for the target manually and do a roll-in from my target.
Copy that, 3. Flight, let's go trail. 3, you lead. 1's sliding in behind 4.
I see a contact.
Flight switches set up for air to
35
ground.
miles, 18,500. Positive IFF, positive IFF.
3 set for air to ground, bombs are armed and state 9.7, 9.8.
Good set 4. And Sabre 7 flight coming off the target, reset switches for air to air.
3.
Weasel 5-1 from Sabre 7-1.
Weasel 5-1, go ahead.
What's your current distance to IP?
We're hitting the IP now.
Copy.
Looks like I was a minute off. Weasel 5-1, IP inbound. Disco, picture clean, sensors clean.
Sabre flight, Cairo, 12 o'clock, low visual.
Roger. Two, you in trail?
Hey, from?
About half a mile behind.
Copy.
We have a friendly, 12 o'clock.
And 3 to lead.
Go.
Our player is Disco. At least 4 flak radars detected.
When after you've dropped your bombs and you're on a low level egress, just call out your heading.
Roger.
Weasel 5-1, engaging Sam.
Four, keep your speed up.
Magnum. Leopard 2 reports Spud 2 from the north.
We've got nailed.
That's it.
And
Gotta make a motion when I say 2 about 330.
A firm. Three, skip the IP, fly direct to rolling point.
From the IP direct to rolling.
Wilco. You got steering to the next point.
Should be heading 310.
Strike, Shank 6, IP.
You want to make the turn now?
Go now. Saber 7, IP inbound.
Turning for rolling point.
Disco, unlucky jets, bullseye 27250. Fury went down to some twos.
Bud,
SA2
2 o'clock.
on
Five
3 o'clock.
Magnum SA3. Rolling in on flag. Weasel, Floyd, Shank, and Saber faded my scope.
3, push it up. Let's go 375. Scratch that. Just go full mill. Full mill.
Fury's full mill.
Oh, we got Mud, 1 o'clock. SA3.
Nails, SA3.
FM, we have a friendly aircraft down about 1 o'clock.
Copy.
Weasel Disco, caution 2 may be active on the return route. Hold some storms.
Weasel 52/1, thanks on radar.
Disco.
Bravo Zulu. Nails, SA3. Launch, launch, launch.
SA3 launch, flowing out west.
Mud, 4
Copy
o'clock.
that. I don't think it's on you.
SA3.
Three, continue. It's not on you.
Shank 6-1 defending and rolling
Yes,
in.
sir. Yep, I saw the launch visually now.
Copy. Missiles defeated.
Floyd 9-1 hit, Floyd 9-1 hit.
Eject, eject, eject.
Well, we're aligned with our target, should we roll in?
Not yet. Not steep enough.
Floyd 9-2 hit, ejecting. Disco hits bullseye 260,
103's about to be lined up with my target Cairo.
north.
A-firm, go for it.
We've got Nails, 1 o'clock.
2,
And,
you're leading the roll in
Nails,
for the
1
main
o'clock.
target. Roger.
Weasel touching Magnum SA3050 from target.
One's rolling in.
Package threat bra 18025 2000 tracks northwest hostile.
And captured. Mud, 6 o'clock. SA3.
Disco more egress route.
Weapons away, weapons away. One's egressing.
Police weapons away.
Shows pickle.
One's egressing direct Great Pyramids. On the deck. Launch activity. SA-3 to the south.
6-1 is crossing the pyramids, egressing east.
Saber 7's egressing.
Egressing direct pyramids.
Disco contact package. Package threat bra 21023 5000 hot 2 contacts targeted by Leopard.
Copy.
All right, those are some nails. 2 o'clock. All right, got a new bogey. Left 35, 2 miles, 900 feet.
One's on the deck, direct Great Pyramids. 3, believe I'm off your, about your 5
Negative
o'clock.
on the IFF. That target's an enemy.
Disco, whistle 5-2.
5-2 go.
A-frame on my clear to fly between the pyramids. Packages, egressing.
A-firm.
A-firm.
Copy, whistle flight is egressing.
Weasel, do you have any more standard arms left?
For SA-2s, yes, SA-3, I believe so.
Alright, good. There was a 2 reported on the return route. Keep an eye on that.
Copy, we'll go.
Package threat 230-17-9000 tracks east hostile targeted by Leopard 2.
Turn point is in.
Flight 3 is going direct waypoint 7.
Heads up, I've
Copy
got,
that.
nails.
One's
11
direct
o'clock.
wipe, 1-7.
And, nails, 11 o'clock.
Disco, heads up, we've got 3 groups covering the egress route. Group Bullseye 280-70, 15,000 tracks south, hostile 2 contacts. Group Bullseye 260-71, 13,000 tracks southwest.
Oh, let's smoke for you by the city.
And Group Bullseye 245,
That's a stun.
110, 20,000 tracks
Oh, I
northeast
got
hostile.
nails on our nose, 12 o'clock. And, nails, 12 o'clock.
3, and full flight, go flow air to air. Be ready for it.
A-frame 3 sector, lead, watch out, AAA.
Copy. Three, 1 still on your 6. About 2 miles back.
Got it. Lee, did you see that AAA from my 3 o'clock?
Negative.
Fuel check, how are we doing?
Shank and Saber, hold your position
I'm
for a
showing
moment.
nails, 11 o'clock. We have a friendly. 9
Roger that,
o'clock,
Saber spinning.
4 miles.
Shank spinning right. So he's spinning right.
Package 3 threats. Brog 070-50, 13,000 hot hostile 4 contacts. Brog 090-45, 13,000 hot hostile 4 contacts. And Brog 130-45, 10,000 hot hostile 4 contacts.
Flight, keep aggressing, ignore disco for now.
Heads up, nails, 5 o'clock. And,
Please turn back to the egress point.
12 o'clock.
Disco, are the Tomcats on that ambush?
Saber, say again.
Are the Tomcats vectored onto that ambush?
They're working on it.
Copy.
Flight, do you guys have any cannon ammo?
Magnum SA-2 north.
Negative.
Okay. Well, what's the distance from waypoint 7?
West.
Flight, flow south. We're the leading edge, flow south.
Trace run south.
Sabers flow west.
Just hit.
One west.
Oh, I'm showing nails, 11 o'clock.
Saber 7-3.
7-3, go.
Request bogey dope.
Saber 7-3, close, 120, 19, 5,000 hot. And there's 3 more south of them at 16,000.
Affirm, Saber 7-3 is flowing west. 3's going west.
Copy that. The Tomcats are way out of position.
We flow west, and then after a while we'll try go south, and we'll try go around them. I don't really have the fuel to start messing around with the merge.
Yeah, neither do I. Well, let's flow south. Let's flow south.
Missile, 1 o'clock.
Tomcats are on it. Tomcats, we got
1
Fox
o'clock.
3s up high.
Oh, yep, that's Mud. 3 o'clock. AAA.
From 3's gonna keep
Sabres
flowing
and
west, so
Shanks,
we'll
we're
be
going to
going
help out here.
2
Flow
o'clock.
east.
6
I've
miles.
got contacts ranging from 6,000 to 19,000, all east of you.
Friendly, 1 o'clock high.
Copy,
5
copy.
miles.
Shank 6.
Saber 7.
Weasel, stay in the back. I need you to keep your storms. I'm
Peter,
not losing anyone
I'm
else.
coming
That's
for your
the
nose
case.
right now. Turn around. Flow east.
Six going east.
Okay, I got visual on a bandit. He's on your 6 o'clock. Multiple bandits.
Returning
On 3-6.
Saber faded.
Say again, who's 6 is he on?
Go for Shank. You're off my scope. I can't see you anymore.
Alright, 1's engaging.
nose.
Shank and Saber, if you can, hit the center of the formation. They're roughly due east of you.
Roger that. Saber 7, once
Mud,
engaging.
9 o'clock. SA3.
Shank 6-1's flowing due east. Disco, contact the package. Saber, off your nose, 7 miles, 4,000.
Insight.
We have a bandit. Slugger. 12 o'clock. 6 miles.
Shank
Fox 2.
016, 7,000, flank left. Weasel 54, threat 1007, 9,000, flank left, 2 contacts.
Saber 7-3, bogey dope.
7-1's merged.
7-3, you're faded.
Fox 2. Splash Flogger.
7-3, contact broad 09011, 10,000, flank left, threat to Weasel.
No splash on that Flogger. Fuck, he's tough.
FM 73090 for 11.
He's right off your nose, fucking shoot him.
Fox 2 again.
Weasel 5-2, break right. 5-2, breaking right.
Fox 1.
Visual flying south.
Saber 7-3, target 0505, 13,000, threat to 5-2.
There are friendlies. 10 o'clock high. 2
Disco,
miles.
disco,
There's some
SA3
friendlies.
active.
11 o'clock. 4 miles.
Weasels, get on that.
Whoa, we've got nails. 3 o'clock. Locked. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Weasel 5-2, merge.
Roger.
Fox 1. Fox 1. Splash Flogger. Splash Flogger.
Bandit is going down.
5-2, faded. Check 1 to Disco, do you have the, you can give me a bogey dope.
7-1's merged. 7-1's merged.
Shank 6-1, I have you. It's west of 3, 14,000, flank north. 6-3, threat at your south, 2 miles.
Locked bogey. Wilco, break lock. Locked bogey.
Saber 7-1, 0505, 11,000, flank left, hostile, threat to Weasel.
Fox 1. One's defensive.
7-1, threat south, 3, 15,000, just popped up.
Whoa, call your shots,
We have
friendlies.
Friendly, 2 o'clock.
Phantoms intermix with Tomcats, be advised.
6-4 emerge at your south, targeted by Leopard. 6-4 faded. 7-1 merged at your south.
Silver 7-1 Big Eye. Merge 284, 2 miles, 13,000.
All I'm seeing visually is Phantoms. Watch your shots. All Phantoms from strike lead, flow west. Flow east. Flow east. Watch your shots. Weapons cold. Weapons cold. All flights. Weapons cold.
Shank 6-1, weapons cold. Flowing east. Weasel 5-5 flowing east.
Flowing east.
Still got 1 bayonet left, merged with line 1-2.
Copy that. F-4s, leave it. We don't have the fuel. Watch the buddy spikes.
Disco furball bullseye 260, 120.
F-4s, climb for fuel. Fuel emergencies.
Furball targeted by Leopard 2.
Flight, what's your fuel states? Flight, check in.
This is dash 4, we have stage 1.4.
Roger. Flow east.
We are already on our way to the tanker strike, 46
Pictures clean as well.
Copy. Disco, how's the picture?
Picture's clean at the moment, still trying to resolve some airfield.
Copy.
Do you require navigation assistance?
Negative, negative.
You got it. Next turn point is updated.
Potential buddy spike. Potential buddy spike here. Careful.
We aren't spiking anything.
Copy. Disco, Saber 7-1, request tanker assignment.
7-1, stand by.
Two, three, you still up?
Saber 7, you'll take text 3-1.
Texco 3-1, roger.
Tisco, Shank 6-1, can we rejoin with them at Tisco 3-1? Saber 7, you alright with that?
Affirm.
Alright, Shank, you can hold hands with Saber.
Shank 6-1, what's your fuel state?
Standby 1. Saber Shanks, low states 4.0.
Dash 4 is on state 1.0.
Okay, where would you like to go? Wilco.
Right, that Shank
Steering
6-1,
set for
we are low on gas here.
Yeah, both of us seem to be.
Yeah, Roger, I'm down to 1.7.
Good lord. Holy. Weasel, Disco. I don't have your 1 or 2. Is it just you, Dash 3? Say again for Weasel? Weasel 5-3. Are you the only one remaining? I don't see your Dash 1 or 2. That's a negative. I think we lost 1 and 2, and Weasel 3 is joined up with Weasel 4. Roger. Do you need a tanker assignment? Yes, please.
New boat.
You will be taking Shell 1.
25,000.
Shell 1, Weasel 5-3.
Positive IFF return. Target is a friendly. Left 5, 46 miles. 22,500. Nails, 7 o'clock. Good IFF. Friendly. Got a new bogey. Right 5, 15 miles. 31,000.
2, 3, you up?
Ace. Definitely a friendly. I see a contact. Left 5 degrees, 44 miles, 27,000.
Shank 6-1 from Saber 7-1. I'm gonna have to link up first.
Yeah, I figured that if you get there. I'm still 35 miles out.
Right 5 degrees.
Copy that. I'm currently 35 as well.
Saber and Shank heads up. The tankers are in their northbound turn, so you can probably head due east and intercept them.
Roger that. Saber 7-1.
Shank 6-1. Floyd 9, did you make it out?
Disco, Saber 7-1, switching the tanker free.
Saber 7 cleared off, see ya.
See ya.
Alright, I got nails, 8 o'clock.
May Floyd rest in peace.
Texaco 3-1, Uzi 1, request rejoin.
Five, 48 miles, 10,500. Friendly target getting IFF returns. Mud, 7 o'clock, SA2.
Shank 6, yep.
Shank 6 is up.
Roger that. This is going to be a photo finish.
Between you and the gas gauge?
Yes, sir.
This one, we have to emergency land because we are out of fuel.
Roger that.
6-4 visual tanker, 6 miles.
Got visual on the tanker.
We've got nails, 1 o'clock. We have a friendly, KC-135, 1 o'clock, 10 miles.
Seven miles out, 900 pounds of gas.
One's visual a tanker at 13 miles.
We have a friendly, 1 o'clock, 8 miles.
What's your fuel state, 6-1?
3.6, better than yours.
Copy that.
We have a friendly, 2 o'clock.
7-1's joining up on the tanker.
You better be going right on that boom.
Affirm. Six one, update me on your fuel state periodically, and we'll switch once I pass your fuel state.
Ready, pre-contact. 6-1's 3.5. I think some of my flight members are a little lower. It's going to take me a minute to rejoin anyway. Ready, pre-contact. 6-4 is 3.4, coming left observation.
Ease 4 feet forward. Go forward 9 feet.
Contact. You're taking
We're taking fuel. Whoa, you're charging the boom. Drifting forward. Piece of cake, man, you got this. Drifting forward.
Oh my gosh, that was a photo finish.
Ready, pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact.
Four feet down.
You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Keep her steady. Go aft 15. Go aft 15.
Ready, pre-contact.
Go forward 10. Move forward 5 feet.
Contact. You're taking
That's
fuel.
it, the fuel's coming.
Return pre-contact.
Almost had it. 10 feet forward.
Ready, pre-contact.
Just gotta get a little more gas and it should be good.
Alright, 6-1's down to 2.8. I think my -3 was low state.
Copy.
Ease 5 feet down.
Contact.
We're taking fuel. Hey, you're drifting forward. You are drifting forward. You are charging the boom. You are drifting forward.
Alright, Saber 7-1's got plenty of gas to continue. Moving to observation.
Return pre-contact. Abort rejoin.
6-4's got to go.
6 to go. 3, 1. In field. 1. Request rejoin. In field 1. Technical 3, 1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300. Ready, pre-contact.
Alright, Shank 6, Saber 7-1 is heading home.
See you, Saber.
Nice job, 6-4. Sliding under and heading home.
Alright, 6-1's arriving, observation left.
Insight.
I have new bogey identified. We have a friendly bra left 5, 9 miles, Angels 18, and a friendly 2-ship bra left 15 miles, Angels 17. We have a friendly 5 o'clock, 2 miles. There are friendlies 12 o'clock.
Disco,
2
Saber
miles.
7-1, radio check.
Left 5 degrees, 13 miles, 19,000.
7155.
Roger that. Tanking is complete and heading home. Request a vector to Ramon.
7-1. Do you have any other wingmen with you? I saw your 7-4 went down, but I didn't see 7-2 or 7-3 since the strike.
Yeah, negative. 7-1 is a single ship.
May they rest in peace. Saber 7-1, flow 040.
040, 7-1.
I have a new bogey, left 5, 40 miles, 24,500. IFF is good, that's a friendly.
Disco from Saber 7-1.
Go.
Roger that. I was a bit rattled by the MiG, so I wasn't able to get much gas from the tanker, from the adrenaline dump. Any way you can coordinate a straight-in approach to Ramon?
Saber 7, let me talk to Tower here. We currently have Leopard recovering there. I might need to delay them.
Copy that. Currently still 52 nautical miles out from Ramon.
Yeah, problem is active is 2-5 here, so they kind of need to fly out and then back in for the initial.
Copy that. I can set up flying directly to the initial for a straight-in if that would help.
If you did straight in, that would be, I think, runway 7. In fact, just fly for... You know what, hold on.
Server 7, big guy, go ahead and set up for the initial approach fix, straight in approach, runway 07 left.
07 left for the straight in for Sabre 7-1.
Hey, firm, I'll coordinate, don't worry.
Copy that.
Thank you.
We have a new bogey, right 536 miles, 23,500. Okay. IFS is good, that's a friend. Alright, next turn point is in.
Server 7-1, big guy, relay from Ramon Tower. You're cleared to set up for the approach, runway 07 left. Go ahead and squawk 7600 if able. If not, no worries. Altitude, descent down to pattern altitude, 5,000 feet approved.
Squawking 7600 down to 5000 for Sabre 7-1. Request frequency change, Ramon Tower.
Server 7-1, beat me to it. Frequency change over the tower, 296.5 approved. Yep.
296.5, Sabre 7-1, thanks.
Tower confirm, all efforts are still good for T5 left.
Leopard, as long as the aircraft should keep on 07 for, left for, away from...
Leopards.
Ramon Tower, this is Sabre 7-1 emergency aircraft descending 234 to 5000.
Sabre 7-1, Raymond Tower, hello, proceed straight in for 07 left.
Straight in 07 left for Sabre 7-1.
And Sabre 7-1, for your information, we have a flight of 4 Leopards landing on 25 left. You should be able to remain clear.
Roger that, I'll be on the lookout. Thanks for the info. Sabre 7-1.
Leopard 2 emergency aircraft is from Air Refueling to Bra 276 for... disregard, the emergency aircraft is inbound 07 left, GLC.
Left 2 and left 2 to 5 mile initial for the left, overhead to 5 left.
Ramon Tower, Sabre 7-1's got the field in sight.
Sabre 7-1, winds 240 at 1207 left, clear to land.
07 left, clear to land at Sabre 7.
And Level 2, the emergency aircraft is Bra 25549.
Leopard 2 left. Leopard 2 traffic inside.
Sabre 7-1's got the Leopard flight in sight.
Got a new bogey, right 25 degrees, 3 miles, 4,500. There are friendlies, 12 o'clock, 3 miles. You paint, it is a friendly. Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock. Okay, gear, flat.
Left tower, Leopard 2-1, base 3 green, full stop 25 left.
Say again?
Tower, Sabre 7-1's verifying, clear to land, 7 left.
Sabre 7-1, affirmative.
Roger.
Saber, Leopard 2-1 is base, 3 greens, full stop, 25 left.
Leopard 2, winds 240 at 12, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear land, 25 left, Leopard 2.
Field on our nose, 12 o'clock. That was pretty good, man.
Saber 7-1, advise able for taxi.
Saber 7-1's able to exit the high speed at Gulf.
Saber 7-1, thank you, just hold short of 25 left for now, we have 3 more inbound.
Roger that, got traffic in sight, holding short of 25 left.
Level 2. So on, cross runway 25 left, thereafter taxi at own discretion.
Roger that, cross 25 left, taxi own discretion, Saber 7-1.
Left on mic, clear the active.
Level 2 for your taxi at own discretion.
Level 2-2, clear runway. Leopard 2 flights parked, shutting down. Thanks for working. See ya. Thanks for flying. See ya.
Ramon Tower, Sabre 7's turning into the transient ramp. Thanks for the help.
No problem. And thanks for...
Ramon Tower, Weasel 5, flight of 2 Phantoms marking 225 for 15 at Angels 18.
We'll reply from Tower, read identified to join the left overhead for run.